Now, Wally, before we go any further, I realize that I am the president of this company. The man who's responsible for everything that goes on here. So I'd like to say right now that anything that has happened is not my fault. However, there is good news. We found somebody to pin it on. Have they found Finch yet? They're bringing him in. Good. Wally, you'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies. When he gets here, let me do the talking. This is a very slick youngster we're dealing with.
Here he is.
Oh, Mr. Biggley?
Never mind, I'll do the talking. By the way, you've never met Mr. Wally Womper. This is the chairman of the board.
How do you do, Mr. Womper? Mr. Womper,
No speeches, Finch! It's all been settled. I want you to sign a simple letter of resignation in which you accept all responsibility for what has happened.
Okay, Mr. Biggley, I'll be glad to.
What's that?
I'll do what you said.
Are you sure this isn't another one of your tricks?
No, JB, I'm through with all that. You see, this firm has been pretty good to me. Now I'm going to sign this letter, resign, and go back to what I was before I came here.
What were you, Finch?
Well, I was a window washer.
No kidding. I started as a window washer myself.
You did?
Of course I did. What the hell did you think I was, a rail splitter? College man. So, you were a window washer.
Yes, Mr. Womper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
So, tell me, Finch.
Call me Ponty.
All right, Monty. Boy, it's been a while since I had anyone around here I could really talk to. How'd you happen into the business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Hey, no kidding. Me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
Mine was more useful. I used to book bets for the other window washers. Clean up the button. I should have stood in that business. Look at this mess. 8 buildings destroyed. Our stock's down 5 points. We're the laughing stock in the industry.
I know, Wally. It's good.
Now, Monty, this idea of yours.
Well, wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do is take credit for another man's idea. Especially if he's the boss's nephew.
You hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. He's not really my nephew, Wally. He's my wife's nephew. I know this may seem like nepotism, Wally, but it's not. I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate it.
But you love his ideas.
Now, I thought it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought it to me, I said it was a lousy idea. And I still think it's a lousy one.
So why'd you buy it?
Well, it seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
Well, he dressed it all up. And he can't deny that the idea for the treasure bureau was his.
That was my idea.
And not a bad one at that, but who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato? Uh-huh.
Now, Wally, I don't want you to get the wrong impression here. She's a very nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. Now I think I've got the whole picture. The only question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now, wait a minute, Wally. Before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity! You see, Wally, even though we're all a part of the Colt's corporate setup, deep down under our skins there is flesh and blood. We're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of men, a benevolent brotherhood of men, a noble united minds, all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of men. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep a giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of men? Now, Wally, I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Biggley.
Who's considering that?
You see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd from top to bottom. Now, that's the obvious move, but just stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. They're in the brotherhood of men, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the blessed brotherhood of
No kidding! Is it really your brother?
Yes, you're my brother. Yes, I know both sides of mine, all human hearts and minds. Yes, your lifelong membership is free. Please give each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the big brotherhood of
Come on, give me a break. Oh, Max, remember all those fun times, you know, right? Ernest, we were always the best of friends, you know? Oh, you I never liked. Come on, I can make it worth your while. Oh, no, I can't. It doesn't pay to be decent. No, you can't take me. I'm just a boy. I'll get sick. Oh, no, Mommy.
Hey, Smitty, any news yet? I haven't heard anything yet. Say, Mr. Jenkins, have you heard anything?
Don't know thing yet.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, one moment, please. As you all know, there have been a few changes here at Worldwide Wickets. I am speaking to you now in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Miss Tackaberry here is now in charge of personnel. Now, I'd like you all to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, J.B. Biggley.
I can truly state that Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever. And I feel a lot of that credit goes to a certain bright and very loyal young man. Come out here, Finch. As you know, this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. And for a while, I thought he was after my job. But luckily for me, he didn't want it.
No, JB, your job is much too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian. The chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Womper.
Hear, hear.
Incidentally, folks, Mr. Womper has his charming wife with him here today. Let's get them both out here. Mr. and Mrs. Womper! Now, Mr. Womper told me he didn't feel like making any speeches today. He's still a newlywed. But I have a surprise announcement to make about it. Wally Womper has decided that after his long years of service, he will retire as chairman of the board, and him and his wife will take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Sweetie, what a surprise! You didn't tell me!
I didn't know. Oh, what the hell? Gives more time to focus on you.
Say, Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board, as if I didn't know?
Hold on, I don't know if I can accept. I have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband is calling you.
Rosemary, they want to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Oh, darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom, you're chairman of the board, or